Okay. I was watching Love Island, season 8, the last episode, and I have a few things to say. First of all, everyone that's been shaming on Kenzie, get the hell out. Like, get the Like, it's been pissing me off so much because you've been like this on Kenzie, and you did not even give Melanie, no, you gave Melanie and Sincere a minute. You gave even KC a minute, but you did not give Kenzie a second to breathe. Like, what the hell? Even the people on the Love Island, like in the island itself, they all been like shaming on her and going after her, saying like, oh, you switch up guys so fast and blah 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 blah. Let's look through her path on Love Island. She was with Zach. Zach said, I don't like you. She went to Corbin. And then she was with Corbin, and America, not hers, wanted to couple up with Caleb. She went with him. She said, like, I want to try this, but I don't know. And I feel like she left open the situation where she should have been more like, I don't want anything with you. I only have eyes for Corbin, which it seemed to be the real situation. But she did not, was like assertive. She was not direct like that. But okay, I feel like she did not lie to Caleb, or how can I say, told Corbin one thing and Caleb other, as Sincere did with Saul and Melanie. She was problematic, yes, but as everything she did in this villa, she took accountability and said, I'm sorry. Okay? And that was the only situation. Because she went back to Corbin and stayed with him, and then he went to the villa and he met Dylan. And then she had one day of conversation with Dylan, wanted to also have a conversation with Gall, and from that on, she's a whore? Like, what the hell? And from the conversation with Gall, she was like, no, I want Dylan. And coming from the perspective of, like, kiss is a handshake, what the phrasing was a little bit, like, exaggerated, but the way she put it, guys, come on, out here, you, everyone will be kissing the fuck out like freakies. You'll be kissing a guy on one day, a guy on Saturday, and a guy on Sunday. Why are you slut shaming her? She is in Love Island, and I understand her. I'm a saint. I go out and do nothing, but like, I understand her coming from the perspective that she wanted to kiss him to like see the chemistry. She was like, what, 1-2 days with Dylan, and the fact that she now kissed Gal just to see how we would go makes her. My brother came in and asked me to slow down, but yeah, like, she was 1-2 days with Dylan. And then she wanted to have a conversation with Gall. That was all. Like, Gall, that was all. I do not see a big thing out of it. I feel like she was just actually exploring. And I feel like that's the idea of the show. Of, like, you being with one person and exploring. And then realizing, like, even though you would have the option to go through with other connections, your first connection is stronger. In this case, her connection with Dylan is stronger, and that's what she said. Like, she realized. And the thing that makes me even like more mad is the fact that Melanie, with that connection of her with the one that shall not be named, has the audacity to come over after Kenzie, saying she wasn't done exploring and that she doesn't think her couple with Dylan was compatible. Like, who the fuck are you to say anything? Like, shut up. And then Melanie was going after Kenzie, even though she did not. She gave a minute to get Sincere. Like, that man. Oh, because my man is like 4 days without kissing, bitch. That man shouldn't even see you for the rest of his life. Like, what are you doing? And I feel like this season, Melanie deserves therapy. Like, she shouldn't be on Love Island. She should be on a therapy island. Like, with psychologists all her day long. Because what is that? Like, how could you come back to that? Truthfully. And I know many people do not like Kenzie because of this whole situation, but I would say I would stand on this. She is my favorite because she played right, and she did not have many crash outs. And I would say more, every single time a guy did her wrong, she was like, she walked out of the door and never came back. And I would say more in a mature way, because if she slapped the shit out of Corbin, said shit to his face all day long, I wouldn't blame her because of the way he treated her. But no, she stood up on her feet and was mature. And every time she did wrong things, because she's a human after all, she took accountability. Truthfully, like, she's a little crazy. She has her split things, but to me, she, Aniya, Trinity, and Kata are like on the same level. Kata, I really like Kata, but I don't see what she like. I don't think she likes Zach that much. But since I'm not in her skin, I feel like I cannot judge. But I don't like Zach that much. So I think I don't know why everybody like hates Zach. I think he's a little sneaky. I think he lied at a few points. So, but to me, like, he's just a man. Like, he's not the devil as Corbin or KC, because what Corbin and KC did was mischievous, you know. Let me see what else I can comment on. At the first I was like, Trinity and Bryce are there for the money, especially Bryce, after what Saul said that Bryce was going after Kata. But I forgot. Wait a second. But after a few episodes, I find them really cute, and I think it seems that they are genuine. And if they win, they win. Casey and Tiara, I think they deserve each other. I feel like the way that she came up at the villa really bothered me, and I don't like Casey for everything he said. He was major disrespectful. I really like Aniya and Carl. I think Carl is a little pearl, and I think they deserve each other also. They're super cute, and I think their energies match. Dylan is pissing me off, and honestly, I think everyone, I know like the emotions are really heightened because you see those people every day. You were there, and a lot of like, you go through challenges and you kiss and it was like blah, blah, blah. But you gotta remember that like, you know these people for like 3 days, 2 weeks, 1 month, you know. In the real lifetime, 2 weeks is like, you kiss somebody, they're gone for like 3 days, you meet them up again, and in this meantime they have already spoken with like 4 different people. I don't know, but I feel like there's also like a cultural impression. Take Gabe, for example. He's Brazilian, I'm Brazilian, and I feel like his performance on the island was completely normal. So, yeah, but I really liked him and Jen. I feel like Jen was so hot. She had like this, you know what I'm talking about, boobs, and I was like, oh my god, like, I was happy for him because he was a fellow Brazilian and he was getting all of that, and